I was on crack cocaine for almost 30 years, living abandoned in the streets, didn't have nowhere to go, drinking and partying up all the time in my life, and I made a decision that I was tired, that I need to go get help. I felt so welcome when I walked in the door. You can feel the love, you can feel the care. That was real nice to me, and they showed us our bedroom. That was the first exciting thing was I had my own room. And when I came that night, my first night here, I got a chance to close the door that I haven't been able to do in a long time. That they always told us, this is your home. This is your home.
We were getting crisis calls, about 200 a month in the Mobile community, and about 20% of those calls were folks who were homeless in the Baldwin County community. And then we had different churches and social service agencies that were calling us saying, there isn't a place to house this growing population of homeless individuals in this community. What can you do to help us?
We had been doing what we normally would have done, which was to maybe give them a hotel stay here or there, or other engagements with the Ministry of Family Promise, which is extraordinary in its own way. But we recognized that there was a real gap in the infrastructure that would allow us to create a space of transformation for people for the long term. And we gathered together with other like minds and hearts and began to gel in that sense of what can be. And it took off incredibly fast. There were other churches, there were other individual donors, there were other people who came alongside. In June of that year, we purchased that facility for $700,000 paid in full, which just was a miraculous, glorious, wonderful achievement. We all recognize the call to care for our neighbors. And while this provided us the opportunity to be the kind of people that we knew we wanted to be, as people of faith and as good as citizens within our common good.
Prior to the Baldwin Family Village opening, there was a domestic violence shelter for women who were fleeing domestic violence that was active, and there's a shelter for women who are pregnant and homeless. So if you were just a hardworking mom with a couple of kids and you found yourself homeless, there wasn't a program for that family, that individual in this community. A lot of the folks that come into our care are sleeping in places not meant for human habitation, in their cars, on park benches, couch surfing, and temporary situations.
For our program, you have to be at least 24 years of age. You must be drug and alcohol free. You have to either be working full-time or willing to work full-time, or you can be in school full-time, or you can do a hybrid of both. We give them what we like to call a fresh start. So basically we have everything that they would need. They'd have fresh new linen, they'd have towels, hygiene items, everything that they would need to restart their life. We have it already prepped and on their bed for them. So when they come in, they literally just bring the clothes on their back if that's all they have, and we can take care of the rest.
And you can just look at them and see they're at peace. They're going to bed on time, they're eating properly, they're going to work, there's a routine. Our case manager will do a fantastic job of helping them find apartments that fit their budget, because we want to make sure that once they leave here, they're not going to come back. They're going to keep those jobs and they're going to thrive.
I tried to leave him 19 times, and every time he was able to hoover me back, make me think that I was crazy, which is gaslighting. They told me when I got to the gate, welcome home. So it gave a sense of placement and somewhat ownership over my life. It was a great feeling.
Statistically speaking, there's about 7 to 9 returns to an abuser before somebody walks away from an abusive relationship. So it takes a lot of courage, but also resources to leave that situation, because there's financial woes that come with that, your kid not being enrolled in school, sleeping in your car, finding a safe place to stay without your abuser following you.
Every night we have food brought in from volunteers, whether it be a Sunday school group, a book club, a pickleball club, however they find us and want to give back, Tuesdays and Thursdays, twice a week, we have life skills. Those are volunteer-led. They are strictly volunteers from the community who want to help these ladies succeed in life. Those can range from improving your credit score, learning how to budget during a crisis, stress management. Tonight, we have therapy dogs coming in. So we have all gamuts of support because these are things that women need to know to move on to a successful life. We have so much support from our community. Baldwin County Public Schools called us and said, what do you need for your center for our children to thrive? And for about 4 days, the amount of Amazon boxes that came in here to restock all our supplies. Eagle Scout came and did a playground for us. He organized a group of volunteers, he fundraised, picked out a playground, and built it over 3 days for our children to play with.
We like to say it's almost like magic. If we say it out loud in this place, it will come to pass. Transportation is one of the greatest barriers that our ladies face. 2 weeks ago, we got a call from a family saying, hey, I have this great vehicle I'd love to give to one of your ladies. They took it to the car wash, they got it all cleaned up, they got all her title and registration.
We went outside and there they were. Nathan and Michelle had the car for me and I was just overwhelmed. Being here has given me lots of open doors to, Avenue N. Being a homeowner for the very first time through the Habitat program. I'm in school, preparing to get my official high school diploma through Coastal. This time next year, I'll be a high school graduate at 60 years young.
This is not an easy place to live. Women that live here are really trying to get their lives back. So there's so many goals, rules, programs that they have to follow that we know will, in the long run, help their lives become more stable, successful, get the job that's going to help them be on their own and succeed in life.
I had stopped dreaming. I had stopped believing in freedom. And they really pushed me to not give up. And I think I had forgotten what my dreams were. And so just remembering what my dreams were has given me kind of some pep in my step to keep chasing my dreams.
When you leave here, you got to come back and see them because they left a mark. This place give you peace. This place give you a sound mind. This place give you your love back. I know this program helping a lot of girls. They putting us back where we belong.